12 UK grocery items smart shoppers never put in their basket. What if I told you that some of the most popular grocery items sitting on UK supermarket shelves right now are the very products smart shoppers are quietly avoiding? They look normal. They're heavily advertised. And millions of people buy them every week. But behind the colourful packaging, behind the healthy labels, and behind the budget-friendly prices are ingredients, shortcuts, and industry secrets that most shoppers never notice. Some contain unexpected additives. Others are shockingly overpriced for what you actually get. And a few have raised serious concerns among consumer watchdogs and food experts. So the question is simple. When you push your trolley through a UK supermarket, are you buying smart or falling into a trap designed by clever marketing? Because today, we're uncovering 12 grocery items smart UK shoppers never put in their basket. And the final item on this list might already be sitting in your kitchen right now. 2. Extension INTRO supermarkets are designed to make you spend. Every aisle. Every display. Every special offer. It's all carefully engineered. Bright packaging grabs your attention. Buzzwords like natural, low-fat, and premium trigger trust. And limited-time deals push you to make fast decisions. But here's the reality. Many experienced shoppers, including nutritionists, consumer advocates, and food industry insiders, have started avoiding certain grocery items altogether. Not because they're illegal. Not because they're banned. But because when you look closely at the ingredients, quality, and value, they simply don't make sense to buy anymore. Some contain hidden sugars and additives. Others are massively overpriced for what they are. And a few have sparked growing concern among UK food experts. So before your next supermarket trip, let's reveal the 12 grocery items smart UK shoppers quietly skip. Because once you see the truth, you might never shop the same way again. 3. Body, the investigation. Section 1, the healthy delusion. Many grocery items today are sold under one powerful promise. Health. But here's the secret. Some of the products marketed as healthy are far from it. Take low-fat flavored yogurts. They look like a smart choice. But when manufacturers remove fat, they often replace it with sugar, sweeteners, or thickeners. The result? A product that can contain more sugar than a dessert. And many shoppers never realize it. Because the packaging screams low fat. But that's only the beginning. Another surprising product hiding in this category is granola. Granola is often marketed as a wholesome breakfast. But many supermarket brands are packed with syrups, oils, and sugar. Some bowls contain more calories than a chocolate bar. So the next time you reach for something labeled healthy, ask yourself one question. Is it truly healthy, or just clever marketing? Because the next category reveals something even more surprising. Section 2, the budget trap. Everyone loves saving money. And supermarkets know it. That's why budget ranges are everywhere. But here's something many shoppers don't realize. Some ultra-cheap grocery items are cheap for a reason. Take processed deli meats. Budget ham and chicken slices may look like a bargain. But the ingredient list often tells a different story. Water. Stabilizers. Preservatives. And sometimes, more additives than actual meat. Food experts often warn that highly processed meats can contain excess salt and preservatives. Yet they're one of the most common items in shopping baskets. And that's not all. Cheap ready-made instant noodles are another example. Low price. Quick meal. But they're often extremely high in sodium and flavor enhancers. For smart shoppers, the question becomes clear. Are you really saving money, or paying later with poor nutrition and low-quality ingredients? But the next grocery category might surprise you even more. Because it hides in plain sight. Section 3, the premium price illusion. Sometimes the problem isn't low quality. It's overpaying. Many grocery products rely on one powerful marketing trick. The premium label. Fancy packaging. Luxury fonts. Gold colors. But inside? Sometimes the product is almost identical to cheaper alternatives. Take bottled smoothies. They promise vitamins, energy, and freshness. But many contain concentrated fruit juices and added sugars. And they can cost 4 or 5 times more than simply blending fruit at home. Another example? Pre-cut fruit packs. Convenient, yes. But you're often paying double or triple the price compared to whole fruit. And sometimes the fruit inside has already been sitting for hours. Which means it may have lost some freshness and nutrients. So the next time you see a premium label, look closer. Because you might be paying for packaging, not quality. But the next category involves something even more concerning. Section 4. Hidden additives. Food additives aren't always dangerous. Many are approved and regulated. But the problem is how frequently they appear in certain grocery products. Take flavored breakfast cereals. Bright boxes. Cartoon characters. But flip the box over, and you may find long ingredient lists including artificial colors and flavorings. Another surprising product? Jarred pasta sauces. They seem simple. Tomatoes. Herbs. Olive oil. But many supermarket versions contain added sugar, thickeners, and preservatives. Something that surprises many shoppers. Because pasta sauce feels like a basic kitchen staple. And then there's cheap frozen ready meals. Convenient. Quick. But often filled with stabilizers, salt, and flavor boosters designed to mimic fresh cooking. Which raises an important question. Are we buying food or highly engineered products designed to taste good and last longer on shelves? But the next items reveal something even more unexpected. For brand item breakdown, let's reveal the 12 grocery items smart UK shoppers often avoid. 1 by 1. 1. Low-fat flavored yogurts often packed with sugar and artificial sweeteners. 2. Sugary granola marketed as healthy but sometimes loaded with syrups and oils. 3. Ultra-cheap processed ham high in salt, water content, and preservatives. 4. Instant noodles convenient but often extremely high in sodium. 5. Bottled fruit smoothies expensive and sometimes full of concentrated sugars. 6. Pre-cut fruit packs convenient but dramatically overpriced. 7. Flavored breakfast cereals bright packaging hides high sugar levels. 8. Cheap frozen ready meals often packed with additives and salt. 9. Jarred pasta sauces many contain added sugars and preservatives. 10. Flavored rice packets convenient but expensive compared to plain rice. 11. Diet snack bars sometimes just sugar bars in disguise. 12. Pre-shredded cheese often coated with anti-caking agents that affect texture and freshness. And that final item surprises many shoppers. Because it seems so harmless. But once you know what's added to keep shredded cheese from sticking together, you might start buying blocks instead. 5. Shocking revelations. Here's the most surprising part. Many of these grocery items aren't technically unhealthy on their own. The real issue is how they're marketed. Products that appear healthy may simply be cleverly branded versions of processed foods. Cheap products that seem like bargains may contain lower quality ingredients. And premium items that look luxurious may cost far more than they're worth. The supermarket isn't just a place to buy food. It's a psychological environment designed to influence your decisions. Every color, every label, every offer. Carefully designed to guide what ends up in your basket. But once you understand these tricks, everything changes. 6. Solutions. Smart shopping. So what do smart shoppers do differently? They follow a few simple rules. Rule 1. Check ingredient lists. Shorter lists usually mean less processing. Rule 2. Avoid marketing buzzwords. Natural, light, and diet don't always mean healthier. Rule 3. Buy whole foods when possible. Fresh fruit, vegetables, grains, and proteins are usually the better choice. Rule 4. Compare price per weight. Convenience items often cost much more. Rule 5. Cook simple meals at home. It's often cheaper, healthier, and surprisingly easy. Smart shoppers don't fall for every product on the shelf. They ask one simple question: is this food or just clever packaging? 7. Powerful OUTRO. The next time you walk through a UK supermarket, look around carefully. Those colourful packages. Those healthy promises. Those tempting deals. They're all fighting for one thing: a place in your basket. But now you know the truth. Some grocery items simply aren't worth it. And smart shoppers know exactly which ones to skip. So here's the question: which of these items surprised you the most? And are any of them sitting in your kitchen right now? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more eye-opening investigations into the foods we eat every day, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because the next time you go shopping, you might see the supermarket in a completely different way. And once you see these hidden truths, you can never unsee them. The supermarket psychology trick: supermarkets don't just sell food. They sell decisions. Every aisle you walk through, every shelf you look at, is part of a carefully engineered system. Think about it. Why are sugary cereals placed at eye level for children? Why are expensive products often placed right in the middle of the shelf? And why are healthier basics like plain rice or oats often placed on the lower shelves? Because supermarkets know something powerful. Most shoppers make decisions in less than 5 seconds. And during those 5 seconds, packaging, colors, and labels do all the talking. Bright green labels suggest health. Gold labels suggest premium quality. And red discount signs create urgency. But behind many of those labels, the actual product may not be nearly as impressive. And that brings us to one of the most misleading categories in UK supermarkets. Section 6, the convenience food trap. Modern life is busy. People want meals that are fast, easy, and ready in minutes. And supermarkets have built an entire industry around that need. Convenience foods. Microwave meals. Pre-seasoned rice. Instant pasta cups. At first glance, they seem perfect. But when food experts started analyzing these products, a pattern began to emerge. Many convenience foods contain very high levels of salt. Why? Because salt enhances flavor and extends shelf life. But in large amounts, it can quietly push daily sodium intake far beyond recommended levels. And there's another hidden issue: portion illusion. Some ready meals look like a full dinner, but actually contain smaller portions than homemade meals. Meaning people often end up eating 2 products instead of 1. Which means spending more money and consuming more additives. But the next category reveals something even more surprising. Because it involves products many people buy every single morning. Section 7, breakfast foods that aren't what they seem. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day. But many supermarket breakfast products are heavily processed. Take flavored porridge cups. They look healthy. Oats are healthy. But many instant versions contain added sugar, flavor powders, and syrups. In some cases, a single small cup contains 3 or 4 teaspoons of sugar. Then there are breakfast pastries sold in supermarket bakery sections. Croissants. Chocolate pastries. Sweet buns. Fresh? Yes. But often loaded with refined flour, butter, and sugar. Which can cause a quick energy spike, followed by a crash. Smart shoppers often take a simpler approach. Plain oats. Whole fruit. Eggs or yogurt. Less packaging. Less processing. But the next grocery category might be the most deceptive of all. Because it hides behind one powerful word. Section 8, diet and fitness foods. Few words sell groceries faster than this one: diet. Walk through any UK supermarket and you'll find shelves filled with products claiming to help you stay fit. Protein bars. Low-carb snacks. Weight loss shakes. But here's the surprising reality. Many of the diet snack bars contain almost the same calories as chocolate bars. The difference? Marketing. They're packed with syrups, artificial sweeteners, and flavorings designed to mimic dessert. And sometimes the ingredient list is longer than a restaurant menu. Which raises a serious question. If a food product needs 15 different ingredients to taste good, is it really a healthy choice? Or just a clever rebrand? But now we arrive at one final truth about supermarket shopping. And once you understand it, you may never shop the same way again. Section 9. The Smart Shopper Strategy. Smart shoppers don't just follow labels. They follow patterns. They know that the safest grocery choices often come from the simplest foods. Fresh vegetables, whole grains, unprocessed meats, plain dairy. Foods that don't rely on flashy packaging or bold claims. Another trick smart shoppers use? They shop around the outer edges of the supermarket. Because that's usually where the freshest foods are located. Produce sections. Dairy. Bakery. Butcher counters. Meanwhile, the center aisles are often filled with heavily processed products designed for long shelf life. This doesn't mean everything in those aisles is bad. But it does mean something important. Smart shoppers stay aware. Because awareness is the one thing marketing cannot easily control. Final OUTRO, Part 2 ending. So the next time you walk through a UK supermarket, pause for a moment. Look carefully at what's in your basket. Ask yourself a simple question. Did you choose those products, or did the supermarket choose them for you? Because once you understand the tricks behind grocery marketing, everything starts to look different. The labels. The prices. The promotions. And suddenly, you start shopping like the people who know the system best. Smart shoppers. If this video opened your eyes, tell us in the comments, which grocery item surprised you the most? And if you want more eye-opening investigations into supermarket secrets, make